I had so many best memories in boxing. The Mayweather fight was just mentioned, even though it ended in defeat. 30,000 travelled over to Las Vegas to watch me against Mayweather fight. 8,000 at the weigh-in. Stuff like that doesn't happen. So even though it ended in defeat, that was a very, very special occasion. The best fighter was Mayweather, to be honest with you. He, they always say, the art of boxing is to hit and not get hit, and he's certainly got it off to a T, to be honest with you. I think just when you have him on the ropes, you're just trying to nail him. I was always a very accurate puncher, but I couldn't hit him with an handful of confetti, to be honest with you. He was so good and slippery, and he still says I'm his toughest fight. So when you think he'll probably go down as one of the greatest of all time, and I moved up a weight to fight him, that's probably as big a compliment as you can get than winning a world title, I think. I say Manny Pacquiao. Obviously, I've always been aggressive and I fly it out at him. And when you fight a little bit reckless like I do, there's always a chance you could walk onto one. And with Manny being so fast, that was that. But he's probably the only person out there in boxing that has a speed advantage over Mayweather, so it will make the fight interesting should it happen. Probably say Manny Pacquiao, to be perfectly honest with you. Manny Pacquiao hit really hard. Vince Phillips, when I was WBU champion, shut me up in the 4th round. He hit him really, really hard. Eamon McGee was a nasty puncher. He put me on the canvas for the first time in my career. So a lot of big punchers, but Manny Pacquiao is, a ferocious puncher, and that knockout that he knocked me out with was quite horrendous. Billy Graham was the best trainer I worked with. I learned so much from all the trainers I've been associated with. I took a lot into the ring from what I learned from amateur coaches back in the day, and then with Billy Graham, and I worked with Floyd Mayweather Senior and Bob Shannon recently for me comeback. So I've worked with a lot of great coaches, and hopefully that will make me a good coach, because I'm passing on from what I've learned. Just believe in yourself, basically. I don't think I was the most talented fighter in the world, but my self-belief was, was never in doubt, to be honest with you. When I fought Pacquiao and I fought Mayweather, I believed I could. I wasn't just in there for the payday. I was in there believing I could win, and I think that's why I was able to beat some of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, like Costazu and Castillo, and win fights at 2 different weights. But I didn't quite get to that #1 spot. But we had a good journey trying. Floyd Mayweather was the worst dressed. Floyd Mayweather Senior, actually, as a trainer, he used to turn up at press conference with his spats on and his luminous green suits, and it was farcical, to be honest with you. It's very hard to take advice of someone when they look like that, to be honest with you. Best fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson. He was an all-rounder. He could fight, he could punch, he had speed, he had boxing ability, big puncher. It's got to be Sugar Ray Robinson. Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest men I think we've ever had. But I think from a pure boxing point of view, Sugar Ray Robinson was a total all-rounder. He was my favourite.